We recently had a small Star Citizen roadmap update with some additions and delays to some features. There were a few little features added to the progress tracker, so this is features that don't have a release date yet, but we can see them being worked on, and they've got plans to add them in the future. So we've got rest stop hangar replacement, creating exterior pieces for small and medium hangars that allow them to look and function properly as part of overall space station exteriors. So what does that mean? Well, we know that Cloud Imperium are working on replacing most of the landing pads, if not all of them, with hangars. So that's on space stations. So bam, you got landing pads. They're going to be hangars of small and medium size, and they're going to be editing the exteriors of space stations with additional content. And eventually this is going to see Port Olisar replaced in some way too. But the idea with having these sort of hangars is that, well, it prevents griefing and sort of unwanted combat, because you're not able to shoot people on these landing pads because they are enclosed, and it allows them to do a bit more hand weavium and hidden stuff when it comes to the spawning of ships. Atmospheric pressure damage. This is the damage players and NPCs or ships will receive in situations where the exterior pressure exceeds the pressure resistance of the corresponding ship, armor, or suit. If you are deep in Crusader, for example, in your Terrapin, you're going to start to get pressure damage before imploding, but it's going to sort of add environmental dangers and risk is the idea here. But vehicles will also have this, your armor, so if you're just out EVAing, you're going to get crushed probably a lot quicker and injured and killed a lot quicker than if you're in your Terrapin, and obviously some ships are going to have better resistances than others. We've got spacescaping, utilizing gas cloud tech. Volumetric elements are going to be created to spacescape the environments of Squadron 42. Basically, this is pretty backgrounds and points of interest, as well as better use of cloud tech. They're making the game prettier, at least Squadron 42, and obviously they'll be doing that for the Persistent Universe as well, but obviously this task is focused on Squadron 42 stuff, specifically on that progress tracker. Refinery ships. So, certain ships will have refineries built into them, allowing players to process ore using a completely on-board process. You don't have to use station refineries, though ship refineries are going to be a lot more active as a process than passive. So stations, you just drop your ore off. This is going to be you actually having to do gameplay and mechanics with it. So we know that the Starfarer, for example, will be able to mount refineries, and we're expecting a new mobile refinery ship at some point as well, and potentially modular refineries for other ships, maybe. Cloud Imperium recently talked about mining operations making use of these refinery ships, where prospectors could go and get ore, bring it to a refiner ship, which would then use its tractor beam to grab the little cargo containers that the prospector had dropped, and then put the ore from those in through its reactor, and those reactors can be set up to process different ore in different ways and have different materials in there, different acids and things like that, so that you get better yields or different yields for the materials that you're putting in. And then once that ore has been refined, you can eject it, and a cargo ship could come along and pick it up and then run it off and either send it, deliver it to factories or particular space stations to make your profit. Some features were pushed off the progress tracker, so Ruin Station and some environmental gameplay has been pushed off the progress tracker in favour of more of a focus, finishing off the rest of Pyro and that mobile refinery gameplay. There has been lots of questions recently asking if 4.0 is going to be at the end of this year. What about sort of server meshing and Pyro and jump points? The answer to this is almost certainly no, unless magic happens. They require more work. Middle of 2022, optimistically in my opinion, is where we could see any of that. On the release view, the rest of the deliverables for 3.14 were confirmed, but also we had ship interior exterior culling for 3.15. That's had a bit of a change, now being called ship interior OC streaming, OC standing for object container. This is going to allow sort of interior object containers to be streamed in and out much more efficiently at distances, so that will reduce your CPU cost and potentially GPU costs and system resources, and it's just better performance all round. Hopefully, we will have some more insightful roadmaps on the 14th and 28th of July, or at least towards the end of July anyway, and that second one for sure, as part of the fortnightly roadmap roundup series that Cloud Imperium put out. Expect future roadmaps, at least for the next quarter, to be 3.15, the Q3 patch sort of focus there. Also, be aware sometimes we get very minimal updates on the roadmap after a major patch has been released, so That 14th of July one might be quite minor, but it might be more. Who knows? We're going to sort of like have to wait and see. But I'm keenly awaiting 3.15 updates for those roadmaps. Boom! This was a pretty short video, so if you've got comments that you want to comment on, then put them down below. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the verse. Hey, I heard you like VPNs. How about NordVPN then? It's got things like security and features, and we all know chicks dig VPNs. Oh my god, is that Nord? Well, yes. Yes, it is. Wink. Check out the links below to get discounts or go to nordvpn.com/BoredGamer. Maybe it will align your chakras or something. Actually, let's read some testimonials. Ever since I got NordVPN, my life is good. I wish I'd got NordVPN sooner. I didn't get NordVPN and now I've got no hands. I'm sorry that I recorded this as an ad-sin. I apologise to my editor. I said I wouldn't go too wacky. That's not what's happened here. Every month we have a ship giveaway, and for July it's for a Constellation Taurus with lifetime insurance and a Star Citizen game package. All you need to play! This long overdue, more cargo-focused version of the Constellation is going to be flyable in July. It's basically a new ship. Woo! Sort of. To be in for a chance of winning that, comment on any of my videos made during July, and each video gives you another chance to win, but only one comment is counted per video. More details down below. Please also consider supporting the channel further via the YouTube join button, or via Patreon, or donation, or whatever. It all helps us make Star Citizen content. Great Star Citizen content, hopefully, or at least some Star Citizen content. Also, you should bother the bell and like and subscribe and all that sort of jazz as well. Thanks for watching.